pendeta ini disamperin sama anak pang yang rambutnya luar biasa, mohak gitu ya. Dan dihina-dihina, Yesus juga dihina. Dan kita lihat apa yang terjadi dari obrolan mereka.
Some years ago, when I was preaching the gospel to a crowd at Huntington Beach, someone with a 40-inch blue mohawk began to mock me. So I asked him,
"What's the purpose of man's existence?
To get drunk and have a blue mohawk. What was Jesus Christ?
Savior?
No, he was a Jew. And what did Jews do? They lied.
I remember thinking, this guy is so colorful, I've got to get up close and personal. So I grabbed a camera and a microphone.
White people are up here, and there's Jews. So the white man is the best man. Christianity is a Jewish trick, but it hasn't tricked me because I'm Greek and I'm smarter than that.
Spell the word shop.
Shop, S-H-O-P.
What do you do when you come to a green light?
Stop.
Green light.
Go.
See, now, if you can make a mistake with something as simple as that, just think if you're making a mistake when this whole philosophy...
You're making a mistake. I don't hate black people because they're black. I hate black people because they're pieces of because they ruin every neighborhood they come into, because they do bad things to my people because of the color of our skin. This country is and I hate America. Your man was written by a bunch of little weak Jews that couldn't stand up for themselves, so they had to make up a fake God to protect them because they're a weak race. Jesus was a Jew. And if he were in Auschwitz, I'd give him a tattoo.
Stephen, what do you think happens when someone dies? Do you think there's an afterlife?
I don't know, probably not.
Probably not. So this is all there is?
I think so, yeah.
Do you believe God exists?
I don't think so, no.
If someone's an atheist, how can we talk to them about the things of God? Simple. Just put the word "if" at the beginning of your first question. If there's a heaven, do you think you're good enough to go there? Are you a good person?
Yeah, I think I'm a good person. There is no hell.
So he doesn't believe in hell, but watch what happens as I begin to address his conscience using the moral law. How many lies have you told in your life?
I don't know, thousands, I guess.
Have you ever used God's name in vain?
Yes.
I heard you use his name just before, probably about 30 seconds ago when you talked about lying. Do you realize that's called blasphemy? When you use God's name as a cuss word, it's very serious.
Sure, I guess it is, yeah.
Why would he say that? Because the work of the law is written upon his heart. His conscience is bearing witness.
I like fornicating, it's fun.
Yeah, well, you can like raping and bank robbery. It can be fun, but it's not right. And then I told him that Jesus said whoever looks upon a woman to lust for her has committed adultery already with her in his heart.
I commit adultery about every 2 minutes, maybe.
I then listed the sins that he had admitted and asked him on Judgment Day, would he be innocent or guilty?
Guilty.
Would you go to heaven or hell?
Hell.
Does that concern you?
Yeah.
That shouldn't surprise us because God has written eternity upon his heart. You know, God gave you a conscience so you know right from wrong. You know it's wrong to lie and steal and fornicate and blaspheme. It's written on your heart.
I don't know, don't you think it's funny, though, that God would put a nice guy like me in hell?
Isn't that an irony? But the Bible is true when it says most every man will proclaim his own goodness. But a criminal might say that to a judge, but the judge will do that which is right, even if it's a nice guy. If he's raped and murdered, he's going to get the book thrown at him. And you've violated God's law, even though you might be a nice guy. You're a self-admitted lying thief, blasphemer, adulterer at heart. God will give you justice, but he's not willing that any perish. He's given you something that says, I don't want to die. Listen to it, man. You've got a cross in the middle of your eyes. Think about what Jesus did on that cross. Think about how much God cares about sinners, that he'd do that. Do you have a Bible at home?
Yeah, I got a Bible at home.
Well, would you please think about this?
Yeah, of course, sure, why not?
Ya, puji Tuhan ya. Dia melunak, bukan melembek lah ya. Membuka hati seiring dengan berjalan interview. Tadi interviewnya panjang, tapi ya dipotong-potong yang intinya aja. Tapi aku mau pesankan satu hal, kita bukan di sini, kita sering tuh, manusia sering untuk melihat, wah ini penampilannya luar biasa, apa ya, catchy banget nih, ini pasti pendosa, ini pasti nakal, pasti segala macam. Oke lah, mungkin bisa beberapa orang seperti itu, tapi kan nggak. Cobalah kita cross check sama diri sendiri lah. Video-video ini aku buat banyak loh komen-komen yang ngejudge, yang, wah dia orangnya begini, banyak tahu yang begini, itu kaum sana tuh begitu. Kenapa sih kita nggak cross check diri sendiri aja? Urusan mereka ya urusan mereka. Kita jangan jadi orang yang berasa udah sok benar, sok paling pintar, sok paling udah ngerti semuanya. Even aku yang buat video ini, aku juga bertobat tiap hari karena aku tahu aku berdosa tiap hari. Aku nggak layak di hadapan Tuhan, tapi kalau Tuhan kasih aku kesempatan untuk bikin video-video seperti ini untuk jadi berkat buat orang-orang, aku akan pakai semaksimal mungkin yang aku bisa. Sekarang mulai upload kan tiap hari, ya puji Tuhan kalau teman-teman banyak yang terberkati, tapi bukan untuk aku pamer, gue lebih rohani daripada lu semua. Kalian akan bilang gue sombong, pasti ya, dan Tuhan juga nggak senang kalau aku sombong seperti itu. Enggak, aku cuma hamba, kamu juga cuma hambanya Tuhan. Nggak bisa kita untuk dia tuh pasti masuk neraka, biar Tuhan yang, ya betul, Tuhan aja yang balas, lu nggak usah balas. Kita ikutin aja. Tuhan Yesus bilang, ya Bapa, mereka nggak ngerti mereka lakukan apa, Tuhan ampuni mereka. Tuhan sendiri bilang, kasihilah musuhmu, berdoalah buat mereka yang menganiaya kamu. Bukan balas dendam, tapi balas kasih. Itu loh. Sama kayak tadi pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang ditujukan ke Steve, si rambut mohawk tadi. Coba ditanyakan ke kamu, ke aku. Dosa-dosamu seperti apa hari-hari ini? Kamu sudah berdamai belum sama Tuhan? Kalau malam ini Tuhan Yesus datang, kita menuju ke penghakiman, kamu selamat atau enggak? Udah nggak usah mikirin orang lain bagaimana, orang lain. Hidupmu dulu aja, hidupku dulu aja. Kita masing-masing cross check. Kita beli cermin yang besar, kita ngaca. Cerminnya apa? Alkitab, firman Tuhan. Di situ kamu ngaca, itu pedoman hidupnya kita kan. Makanya ada firman Tuhan yang bilang, lebih gampang ngelihat selumbar apa kayak gitu, jarum atau jerami di matanya saudaramu daripada balok di matamu sendiri. Aku lupa deh itu apa bendanya itu, tapi kurang lebih begitu. Lebih gampang kamu lihat hal kecil di orang lain daripada hal besar padamu sendiri gitu. Ini penyakit kita manusia dan kita harus perbaiki ini, teman-teman. Kalau kita mau perbaiki hubungan kita sama Tuhan, mulai dari kita dulu. Bukan untuk ngejudge orang, itu urusan mereka sama Tuhan. Oke? Itu aja untuk video hari ini. Tuhan Yesus memberkati. God bless you.